Our next honoree, I have the pleasure of working hand in hand with, and he, I gotta be honest with you, he had a hand in my position because he was able to mentor me during the time I was working through to get my principalship. And so I was grateful for that because he really showed me, quite a few things. Among that is the importance of having relationships with kids. And I see it firsthand each day when I see the way he runs his school. He's a true model for many of us, and certainly for me, so I appreciate that. And so I'm going to call this time Mr. Francisco Rodriguez.
Good afternoon. First of all, let's give a round of applause to the food staff, to everyone that put this together. Without their efforts, we could definitely not be able to enjoy the food and the program that we have together here today. So good afternoon. No one in this room took a first step in the world without the vigilant and guiding hand of a caretaker. We are actually born helpless. As human beings, we are arguably the most complex creatures on earth. Yet when we start out on our life's journey, we are the most vulnerable on earth. Many of us here today have made a career of helping shape lives, watching what happens when the right amount of support takes childlike curiosity and turns it into inspiration. Stepping back and seeing inspiration become motivation that leads to academic success is rewarding. Ultimately, that's what drives us as educators, and people witnessing academic success become lifelong independence is every parent's dream. I ask that you remember that success is not an accident. For every successful individual you see, there's an army of people whose efforts and contributions, sacrifices and support make that success a reality. I stand here today as a testament to that support, and I am proud of the community of people represented by the Long Branch Board of Education that commits themselves to the purpose of providing opportunity and hope to young students on their journey to independence. They want to help young people reach their potential. To the students gathered in the back today, I want to remind you that you represent a generation who will test the boundaries of technology, break new ground in social progress, and chart new successes in years to come. But remember, every resource provided to you here to support the cause of your education is and will be earned through sacrifice and hard work of nameless and faceless heroes, people who understand that as a community, we could not survive unless we place faith in the potential and promise of our youth. Young folks in the back, you are the greatest hope for a greater tomorrow. When faced with inevitable adversity, remember that there's people that believe in you. Remember those pulling and pushing for your success, working together so that you might walk confidently into the challenges of tomorrow. And when you make it, young folks back there, and you will, come back and take your place amongst our seats here and give back to the young men and women who years from now will occupy the seats that you will need to help provide opportunity for. As I accept this honor with humility, I recognize that I stand on the shoulders of giants, men and women that dedicated their lives in their classrooms and halls in hopes that all students might not only endure, but thrive in a world that promises nothing but can give you everything if you are willing to sacrifice, study, and above all, the relentless pursuit of your ambitions. Seeds planted by parents, nourished by teachers, and cultivated by our community, I stand before you as a humble servant to children that have honored to shape lives as my alma mater shaped mine. And I will have it no other way today and always. In closing, I would like to take this time to thank all those who have influenced my life through their care and dedication. I want to first especially thank God, my mother, my father who's in heaven, my wife Rosie, my daughter Francesca. Say hi, Francesca. We went over this speech last night. My sisters, my brothers, my nephew, my grandmother, who's my matriarch. February 16th, 1970, she came to this country to provide opportunity. She's here with me today, so thank you, Grandma, for being here today. My aunt, my family, my friends, many mentors, Mr. Colvin, Mr. Selly, my nominator, Dave Brown, who are here with me today. I'd also like to thank Dr. Salvatore, Superintendent of the Long Branch Public Schools, for giving me the opportunity every day to really pursue my passion, my purpose. So it really is an honor to serve you as your principal. I want to thank all my colleagues, all my friends and fellow honorees. I mean, what greater folk than to have this honor to share with. And of course, many thanks to the Long Branch Board of Education and Hall of Fame Committee for honoring me with this very prestigious award and honor. I'll leave you with this quote by Denzel Washington. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. Thank you very much for this honor.
Our next honoree, I can see why he'd be elected to mayor of one of the 5th biggest municipalities in New Jersey. His personality kind of perceives itself, he exudes personality. And I know that people affectionately call him Choppy, but I'm going to bring up at this time